And I apologize, you know what I'm saying? Breaking your heart, breaking our promise, breaking God's promise, and being a selfish, messed up husband, you know what I'm saying?
Media takeout. Cardi B drained Offset's bank accounts, removed all her money.
Well, as word gets out about Offset's unyielding demand for Cardi's comeback, the tension between him and Cardi B is getting hotter. Just when we thought he would have her back after a brief period of disobedience, the rapper is going to try to buy his way into forgiveness by pleading for forgiveness because he is so broke. Offset lost this time because, to his challenging lecture, Cardi's finances plummeted following his betrayal. Offset seems to have taken a 180-degree flip, as he is now pleading for pardon and an opulent lifestyle while harboring remorse. Everyone is still curious as to whether Cardi would give him another chance or if the drama will eventually end. Let's solve it together. Cardi's distaste for video games is well known, as she regularly states in her songs. Offset, on the other hand, seems to disregard these warnings and is already suffering from the severe consequences of his despicable actions. It's time for him to crawl back under her observant eye. According to an insider, he was miserable without her and now recognizes how lucky he is to have such a lady in his life. So all he's doing is doing his hardest to convince her not to go through with the divorce. All of us remember his history of adultery, which included trying to arrange a tryst while Cardi was expecting a kid. She was embarrassed by this endeavor, and it also led to fights with his flings in public on social media. Offset first attempted to keep their relationship a secret, but their continuous infidelity became well publicized. Cardi provided her account of the events, detailing their initial romantic relationship, while also admitting that it was a challenging route marked by breakups and reconciliations. But his continuous betrayals have eroded the faith she once had in him. Offset may have realized how serious his mistakes were after making this most recent appeal for forgiveness. But given his past and the number of side chicks who have slept with him, it makes logical that Cardi would want to keep things low-key. After all, Cardi's heart has been crushed time and time again by the public disclosure of his adulterous affairs and the contempt shown by his friends, which has persistently strained their relationship. She admits, "I am always crying, always sad because I don't like that type of stuff," whenever she does anything so odd or upsetting that it makes national news. The whole world is watching to see if Cardi would choose to forgive or move on from this tumultuous relationship. She had already told her fans that she and her partner were splitting up, but she later changed her mind and reconciled. Offset's infidelity, however, went beyond a personal affair. It also included the contempt his family had for Cardi. She was publicly reprimanded by his father for announcing her divorce, criticizing social media, and calling Cardi derogatory names. Cardi's money and social media presence seemed to offset Offset's family's perceived shortcomings, which could account for the discord in their relationship. Offset seems to want to post everything on social media without considering the pain it brings to other people, past, present, or future, or, more importantly, the suffering it causes to the other children, according to what Offset's father said. "Even though my child has accumulated some dirt, the whole thing is a never-ending theater class." The storyline shifted to show Cardi as the cause of the argument, omitting Offset's repeated adultery and carelessness, which changed some fans' perceptions of this marriage. Play away from me. How ridiculous is that? Give up the game. All I have to say is that, because this is a big issue, let's face it. In the midst of these problems and charges, Cardi stood by him, defending his actions and even downplaying his adultery. She never ceased supporting him in public, even while he was being accused of extramarital affairs. Offset's activities and his family status hindered Cardi's efforts to keep their relationship out of the public eye, despite her obvious dedication to him. Cardi's attempts to keep their marriage intact were thwarted by Offset's frequent transgressions, which ultimately led to her having a full-blown breakdown live on Instagram. Their relationship had complex dynamics. Many fans believe Offset is arriving at the sorry party much later than required, but it seems like she is done being used and having her heart broken every week. One reviewer said that he missed the money, didn't learn any lessons, and would cheat again if she accepted him back. Someone else said, "I hope she's ready to move on." He is obviously unwilling to change, and this is a disastrous cycle. Everyone handles relationships differently, but Offset's infidelity with Jade, a name Cardi knew from her past, brought their tumultuous relationship to a new level. Offset began to play a significant role again after she became engaged to Jade, the bartender who had previously been involved in a court dispute with Cardi. The intense disagreement that erupted between Cardi and Jade, which turned into a violent brawl in which Cardi was charged with plotting an attack on Jade and her sisters, is still very much in our memories. Cardi faced legal issues and had to complete community service, which she did in a classy and elegant manner. The biggest surprise, though, came when Offset, the one who initiated everything, began dating Jade once more in the past several months. Rumors have it that Jade was the cause of their separation, stating that Offset had an affair with her behind Cardi's back after her legal issues forced them to separate. The problem grew when Jade attended Offset's party of his 32nd birthday, which Cardi was noticeably absent from. In response, Cardi publicly denounced Offset's actions and labeled him an adulterer and liar. In response, the rapper made an effort to refute any rumors about Jade's role in his life. People were skeptical of his attempt to downplay his recent contact with Jade, though considering how tenuous his rationale was. Offset wrote on social media, lamenting the association of his name with baseless falsehoods. "This lady and I are not even close. I have no control over where people go. I'm not celebrating this." It seems that he's trying to save what's left of his relationship with Cardi, as she seemed sincere this time when she said she wouldn't give him another opportunity. He's asking you to forgive him because of this. Due to her widespread appeal and astute financial judgment, Cardi has demonstrated that she will not put up with being mistreated or having her finances taken advantage of in a relationship. 2 slides were also posted by Cardi on her Instagram stories. "You know when you just outgrow a relationship," the first person remarked, "and I'm tired of protecting people's feelings," the second one stated. "I have to put myself first." Insider sources claim that Offset is now expressing regret, asking for forgiveness, emphasizing the importance of their family, and recommending a number of treatments, including as counseling. Fans and experts, on the other hand, are not buying Offset's seeming change of heart. They regard it as just a ploy to save face and avoid financial disaster and public shame. It was pointed out to him that he should have fastened the bag first. Cardi, don't do it. He has plenty of possibilities. Keep moving. Cardi B, don't fall for it. He only wants you back because he's broke, said another commenter. Cardi B needs to act responsibly and prioritize her own needs now that she and her partner have experienced enough negative publicity. But people, what are your opinions on all of this? Will Cardi choose to throw her cheating husband back into her arms? Will their tale conclude in happiness and bliss? Thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to like and comments. Also subscribe our channel for more videos.